Hi. Mahina. Hi. Hi. Wait lang.
Hi, can you introduce yourself, please?
Hi, I am Carla Kalumpang, a former DOST foreign graduate scholar. I completed my PhD in Nara Institute of Science and Technology, Japan. During my PhD, I studied flavonoid production in solanaceous crops and functional genetics, which involved both molecular and chemical techniques.
Next, na. Next question. What inspired you to apply for the OST Career Incentive Program?
I want to impart what I have learned during my PhD to local researchers and students, as well as conduct my own research on local plants.
Okay. Next. What is your current role and research focus at the Philippine Genome Center Visayas?
I am currently involved in training laboratory staff and student interns in techniques involving functional genetics such as gene cloning. And I am also developing research topics on functional genetics of plant medicinal compounds in local plants.
How do you envision using your expertise to give back to the community or contribute to national development?
By mentoring local researchers and students and to conduct studies involving endemic plants.
What advice would you give to aspiring researchers or scholars planning to pursue a career in science and research?
My advice would be to never give up or get discouraged because the moment you get positive results, then the experience becomes even more fulfilling. Also, conduct research on topics that are interesting to you. You are generally interested in. Okay.
Thank you.
Check. Mic check. Mic
Okay.
check.
Okay. Can you please introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm PJ Aranyo, a licensed agriculturist, and I have a master's of science degree in plant pathology with Colgate in plant breeding. So my area of expertise is in plant disease diagnostics with a strong focus on molecular plant microbe interaction, particularly in the identification and characterization of plant pathogen.
Next. What inspired you to apply for the DOST Career Incentive Program?
As a DOST graduate scholar, I always felt a strong sense of responsibility to give back for science. So when I learned about the Career Incentive Program, I saw it as a valuable opportunity to apply my background in plant pathology and breeding to a more advanced molecular setting. I was especially inspired by the chance to be deployed at PGC, where I could strengthen my skills in genomics and contribute to cutting edge research that support agricultural development in the country. The CIP aligned with both my career goals and my desire to serve the public through science.
What is your current role and research focus at the Philippine Genome Center Visayas?
As a CIP fellow, I am currently involved in molecular work focusing on plant pathogens. So this includes DNA extraction, PCR optimization, and sequencing-based diagnostics to support a more precise identification of pathogen, especially cryptic species that are difficult to detect using the normal traditional methods. My work aims to contribute to a better disease management in the Philippine agriculture.
How do you envision using your expertise to give back to the community or contribute to national development?
I hope to bridge the gap between the traditional plant pathology and modern molecular tools. So, by making diagnostics more accurate and accessible, especially in agriculture dependent communities, we can help farmers respond faster to disease outbreak. In the long term, I am aimed to continue mentoring students and promote research based plant health management as part of sustainable national development.
What advice would you give to aspiring researchers or scholars planning to pursue a career in science and research?
Stay curious and consistent. Research is not always easy, but if you're passionate and grounded, every challenge becomes part of your growth. Also, don't be afraid to evolve. Sometimes, like in my case, your path may start in one field and expand into another. Embrace that. It's where the innovation happens.
Okay. Mic test.
Mic test. Yun, everything okay. Mic test.
Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Can you please introduce yourself?
I'm Albert Noblezada. I'm an MS Specialist graduate of UP Visayas. My research interest includes population genetics and includes whole genome assembly and analysis.
What inspired you to apply for the DOST Career Incentive Program?
What's inspiring about the DOST CIP program is that it helps their graduates to contribute to different institutions and apply their learnings.
Gusto mo i-dalong?
Burutan eh.
Sige, sige. Go lang. I-edit ko man dyan. Sariling sikap.
Okay.
Sige, sige. Go lang. Wait lang. Saan ka na? 1, 2. What is your current role and research focus at the Philippine Genome Center Visayas?
So, as part of the bioinformatics team of the PGC Visayas, so my job includes to conduct bioinformatics analysis for the PGCB clients, as well as to conduct bioinformatic analysis for projects that have collaborations with the PGC Visayas.
Sige. Highway ta na print out. Okay lang na, Bert. Wait lang. How do you envision using your expertise to give back to the community or contribute to national development?
So I work mainly on the genomics data. So basically, I generate findings which can be used to help, for example, to guide decisions for conservations, improve cultures, for example, or even disease detection.
Down mo? Hindi na.
Yun, go.
Gusto mo liwaton?
Sige.
Okay. Retake.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, and go.
I work mainly on genomics data. So basically, I generate findings through analysis which should help guide decisions, for example, in conservation, to improve culture, and to detect diseases.
Scroll down mo. Go lang. Last na lang yung question. Okay. What advice would you give to aspiring researchers or scholars planning to pursue a career in science and research?
My advice for aspiring researchers is to find your niche in science, mainly to choose your field which excites you or motivates you. Because if you do that, it would make your everyday work fulfilling while helping the science and technology to develop in the country.
Okay.